Oh, secondhand books do not smell good. I should probably stop doing that on those. What up, nerds? My name is Leslie Smith. Welcome to The Nerdy Narrative, a channel where I talk about all kinds of fun bookish things in the science fiction, fantasy, and horror genres. If this is your first time visiting, welcome. And if you are someone that has been here before and you came back for more, welcome back. I post Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, but if you missed Monday's video where I did my weekly reading wrap up, I'll throw that sucker in the cards for you so you can catch that if you're interested. And if posting 3 times a week isn't enough for you, don't forget to check the description box below for a link to the Nerdy Narrative Discord. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a like, subscribe if you haven't already. Alright, housekeeping's out of the way, guys. Let's get into what you all came here for, and that is all of these boxes and bags of books. I normally post this kind of at the end of the month, but I have so much that I literally couldn't wait any longer. Like, I did open a couple. So the first one I'll share is Assassin's Apprentice by Robin Hobb. I went ahead and popped this bad boy open because I needed it to do my patron buddy read with Michael Knipp's channel. I got this off abebooks.com. I really love the fantasy artwork from the 90s, so I'm so glad I was able to get this edition. But like I said, I got it off abebooks.com. It was $2, free shipping. The spine isn't creased. I have to wonder if anybody even opened this book before. I mean, they could be like me where they just kind of crack it enough to like read the words, but not enough to crease the spine. So the next book I went ahead and popped open too. But it's because I knew what it was. Several of my friends on Twitter received this book. They were posting pictures. So when I checked the mail and saw a book size package, I knew what it was. And I had to open it. If you follow me on Instagram or Twitter, you've already seen me share a picture of it. This is an ARC I received from indie author Duncan Swan. This is his debut novel, Monster, which the premise looks to be a post-apocalyptic horror involving a research facility in Switzerland that blew up. There's this toxic cloud of fumes and ash just kind of covering the continent of Europe. U.S. Marines are sent in to investigate, see what's going on. I cannot wait to get into this book, but it was sent to me by the author in exchange for a review. Be looking for this soon. My goal for the month of October is to read nothing but indie author horror novels. So you're probably going to notice a theme as we continue opening these boxes. No smell to this one. Mwah. Well, I guess you can't have looks and smell. Let's see. Alright. So the next one I just popped open is a manga called Check Please. Angela from Literature Science Alliance and Eric from Breakeven Books have both raved about this, so I had to have it. I got it from abebooks.com and it's in perfect condition. The cover has no damage whatsoever. The pages look absolutely perfect. This will be my first manga that I've gotten in color, so I'm excited about that. Oh, secondhand books do not smell good. I should probably stop doing that on those. Oh, I'm gonna save you to open with your brother. Where's your brother? I know it's here. Well, that's not it. So this is one I purchased. This is Middlegame by Shauna McGuire, and I'm really excited to read this one. It's been on my list for several months now. I've seen a lot of my BookTube buddies review it, and there have been some mixed reviews and feelings about it, so I'm looking forward to seeing what I actually think about it. But I'm even more excited to do it because I'll be buddy reading this with my Nerds Radiant, which is my top tier of Patreon. So we had a vote of what we were going to read next month. This is the one that won. I can't wait to get started on it. Oh, okay. Yes, that one smells good. Okay. Well, you're winning the smell test so far. Hello, beautiful. Highly anticipated sequel to Gideon the Ninth. This is Harrow the Ninth. Let's see. Oh, it's so cool. Yes. Okay, no disputing the fact that the cover art of this series is absolutely gorgeous. I have to commend Tor on the beautiful hardback. Look at that. I just love the all black look. I love the metallic skull on the front. Gideon has a gold skull. And then on the inside it's like almost reminiscent of Haunted Mansion wallpaper, but it's skulls. I love it. I did pre-order this one. I haven't gotten into it yet. I really wanted to reread Gideon the Ninth. And there's a short story that I got free from Tor that I wanted to read before diving into this one. And I really wanted to listen to Gideon the Ninth the second time, and it just hasn't come up on my Libby yet, so I am eagerly awaiting for that to happen. But first, we sniff. No scent. So the next one I just popped open, I got from Half Price Books. It's the third book in the Farseer trilogy by Robin Hobb, Assassin's Quest. So I think I see book 2 right here, so let's pop that open. So this one does have a little bit of spine creasage. You can tell that is definitely secondhand. It's still what I would consider excellent condition. The cover is in excellent condition. The pages are all straight. Oh, okay. Lesson definitely learned. Do not smell secondhand books. And I think this one here is probably going to be the second book in that series. I just love the 90s fantasy art. I mean, it's just fantastic. Is that wolf laughing or what? Bummer. So yeah, this is the second book of the Farseer trilogy by Robin Hobb, Royal Assassin. It's got a lot of wear and tear to it. They even left the previous owner's sticky notes in there. I'll tell you what I'm not gonna do. I am not gonna smell this one. Nope. Learned that lesson the hard way. I was looking at my Amazon order and delivery stuff. It told me that I had 2 of one book in there, but when I clicked on it, it showed me that I had ordered book 1 and book 2. I ordered 2 of the first book in the Nightmare Land Chronicles, which is Nightfall by Daniel Barnett. I guess I got one to give away. I can't believe I did that. I have read and reviewed this book on my channel. I will put a link up in the cards for you to check that out. This is my top favorite horror series of this year. It is phenomenal. I just finished reading the arc for book 3, Sleepwalking, last night. Friday, I'm going to tell y'all all about it, but I had to have my own personal copy of these books. Daniel Barnett is an amazing author. I am in love with his writing style. His ability to craft a story is just amazing. I am in awe of his talent. It had to be in my collection. And if I'm being 100% transparent with you, this is a book I would buy based on its cover art alone. Okay, my sniffer must be broke because I swear none of these books smell to me except the secondhand ones, and they're a little ripe. So next up in that same box is a World of Warcraft book, Shadows Rising by Madeline Rowe. I have been wanting to read the Warcraft books for years. I just never did. I always would be like, where do I start? And then one of my friends would tell me, and I just never got around to doing it. Well, that changes now. I'll let my friend Julie from the Hungry Bookworm channel choose 3 books to put on my TBR for September, and this is one that she chose. So I am freaking stoked. She and I are both huge fans of World of Warcraft, played for years and years and years. And even though she's on the wrong side of the war, I still love her. That one's got a little bit of a flavor. I ain't mad at it. Yes! I don't know how it happened. I thought I screwed up Well, I mean, I guess I kind of did. I did get Lullaby by Daniel Barnett, which is book 2 of the Nightmare Land Chronicles. So, yay! I got both of them. Once again, the cover art is freaking stellar. Just take a look at that. It's by Daniel Serra, who also is going to do book 3's cover art. Come back on Friday. We're going to talk about the Nightmare Land Chronicles in more detail. I'm so glad I got it. I was so disappointed when I opened up and I had 2 of the first one because I was like, dang it. Lullaby, you ain't got no smell either. So next up is a new series by Charlaine Harris that I've never read. This is book 1, An Easy Death. So this is the second book that's on my TBR for next month that was chosen by Julie over at the Hungry Bookworm. There's one more floating around in one of these boxes somewhere, but I've read the Sookie Stackhouse books by her and I really enjoyed them. So I am 100% certain that I'm gonna love this book too, because I mean, I'm just looking at the cover and knowing I'm gonna love this book. Have no idea what it's about. I don't wanna know. I'm gonna go into this blind and just enjoy the ride. Because I'm a cowgirl. All right. Oh yeah, that smells good. I've noticed the paperbacks tend to smell the best. Well, that sucks. Look at that. The cover. You jerks, Amazon, like, you just, how did you do that? So the next one out of that box is The True Bastards by Jonathan French. This is book 2 in a series that was highly recommended to me by one of my sweet, sweet subscribers, Evelyn Hecklinger, was talking about reading this book on Discord a few weeks ago, and she really talked it up. I think everybody in Discord was really interested in reading this series, and it finally just reached a point where she was enjoying it so much that I just had to have it. So I popped on, ordered both, so the other one must be in one of these boxes. All I know is it's about some half orcs and craziness, and it was giving me World of Warcraft feels, and I had to have it. It doesn't smell too bad. Could be better. The really funny thing is when I was looking at these books and I told her, I was like, okay, that guy's not too bad looking for an orc. She's like, that's a girl. Oops. Whoops. Oh my gosh. I did get it. Yes! Okay, this is an exciting box. Next up is Crossroads by Laurel Hightower. It has received some outstanding reviews in the horror community on Twitter, so I had to have it. I love the cover. I heard that it is going to just rip my guts out. So this one is also going to be part of my indie horror reads in the month of October. Oh yeah, that's not good. And following in that same vein as Laurel, the next one I pulled out of that box was Scratches by Joshua Marcella. This is yet another one I've been seeing a lot of on Twitter in the horror community. The indie author cover art game is just unmatched. I would buy all of these books just for their cover art alone. I can't wait for October. Oh yeah, that one smells good. So we're just gonna keep that indie author love going, except this time in the fantasy genre. So I have Leaping Wolf, which is book 2 of the Caledon Saga by J.P. Harker. I read Wildcat by him last month. I absolutely loved it to pieces and talked about it quite a lot. So the hype is real for book 2. I can't wait to see what happens next. A couple of my friends that have read it said it was actually better than book 1, which that just blows my mind. I cannot wait to read this book. So I finally uncovered Jonathan French's first book in the series, which is The Grey Bastards. I am so looking forward to reading the series. And at least this one isn't beat up. Also in that box was Enchantress by James Maxwell, which is the 3rd book that Julie from Hungry Bookworm chose for my September TBR. Yet again, the cover art is freaking beautiful. And it looks like it is the Everman Saga book 1, so there's more. I'm stoked. Oh, that smells good. So So my final box to show you is a box full of book mail from one of my patrons, Evelyn Hecklinger. She loaded me up and I am just about to die. So the first one in here is The Kingdom of Liars by Nick Martell. I've been dying to read this book. Yeah, the hardbacks just don't seem to have a smell. This book has been blowing up all over the book community. I think I've only seen maybe 1 or 2 people not like this book. For the most part, everybody's giving it 4 and 5 stars. It's definitely going on the September TBR. Oh man, the hype is real. The Whisper Man by Alex North. I have been eyeballing this book all year. I just never picked it up. I mean, I have a huge list of books that I want that I just haven't gotten yet. This is another one I'm super excited for. The Sundown Motel by Simone St. James. Usually people are like really on one side or the other about this book. I've heard a lot of different reviews, so I'm eager to see for myself what I think about this one. American Panda by Gloria Chow. This is one Evelyn really loved. So when you have one of your friends that loves the book so much, it just gets you excited to read it, even if it's not one you would normally pick up for yourself. So I am really looking forward to reading this one and sharing that experience with her. I think this one may be a little cutesy romance one. Next up, The Gone World by a guy whose name I'll never be able to say, but I'll give it a shot. Tom Schweitsterlitz? From what I can tell from the back of the book, I kind of skimmed the description a little bit. It looks like maybe a mystery thriller book involving Navy SEALs. I love books about military branches, especially mystery books for some reason. I'm eager to see what's involved in this story. And the last one, Beast of Extraordinary Circumstance by Ruth Emmy Lang. Never heard of it, but the front says both a fairy tale and a love story. So that's all I need to know to get my interest piqued. I don't know about y'all. For some reason, I seem to gravitate toward huge books, and that's fine and all. Sometimes you just need a little bit of a break. So these types of books are absolutely perfect for that. Thank you so much, Evelyn. I'm so excited. I have so many books, and so now the hard work begins. Now I really need to sit down and hammer out my September and October TBRs. So now you see why I couldn't wait any longer to get into these boxes and bags. They have been sitting behind me, driving me crazy. I just had to know what was in them, and I wanted to share it with you guys. So comment below, have you read any of these books? And I would love to hear from you guys in the comments below about any books that you scored this month that you're excited to share about. I hope you enjoyed this video. I sure did, but what I'm not gonna enjoy is cleaning up all this mess. I hope your morning got off to a great start. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you soon.